I have this beautiful lady with originally a while back we did her hair, took her hair from real long to short, and it's been growing, and we did it once before. Now she's returned to get her hair done once more. So we are going to go nice tight and real short, get rid of all this long hair that's been bothering her. So we're gonna take her back to the perfect haircut that she always leaves the salon with. So I always start from the bottom up and just going in an angle with nice layers. Even though you have a short haircut, doesn't mean you can really shortcut. So do man just a little bit down. So the idea is, guys, create a nice haircut pattern, even though it's real short. But the pattern is very important, especially once it's done, how the hair behaves and lays, and for the styling ability, the way it lays and moves, and all the good things that the hair do for the skull and the facial features and the lifestyle. I create my guide from bottom, and then I carry on with it through the head 90 degree, because it's a short haircut, so there's not really something I have to create as far as the long version, whatnot. But shorter haircut is as difficult as the long haircut, because everything in the open, you can see all the lines and mistakes to do and what not to do. I like to follow the skull through all around and create this beautiful hair shaping. I do come back and do the point cutting as well to create the movement, and so that the hair have a really perfect haircut and follows the contour of the skull. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
We are located in Johns Creek, Georgia, Mario's Hair Designers. So if you're in need of a haircut, make that trip. It doesn't matter where you are, you can be here if you want to be here. I do have customers coming from long distance. As long as, thinking, all the way to Naples, Florida, which I already have one client coming Friday. Perfect summer haircut in wash and wear. How long do you spend on the blow drying or styling your hair?
I don't.
So she doesn't spend any
Get out
time.
of the shower, towel dry it, run my hands through it, and that's about it.
Shower, towel dry, run your hands through it, and that's about it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect.
You know what? I do the same thing. Shower. I don't need a towel dry. It does that, but it does. I did used to have a long ponytail many years.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. I wasn't always bald. Guys, I'm using 5.5 kosher shears. Probably one of the smaller one, but I like it. I do have a 6.5 Millennium, 5.5 kosher, and I also have a mini version. Look at this little bitty one, real small. Probably like 1.5 inches with the blade, the length of it. It's pretty amazing. I like to work palm to palm.
Oops.
Even though we have a really tight, short haircut, I do like to make sure we have the corners established, because to have a really nice haircut, that's the corners has to pronounce this haircut. Can't just do a short haircut without purpose behind. So I have to have purpose behind this haircut. Therefore, it has to look perfectly perfect. Is it a correct word? Perfectly perfect? Maybe not.
Just perfect.
Perfect. Okay. So my English teacher here, she's an editor. The hairline is very unique because of it's more like a zigzag, because of her curly hair being that's what it is. She has a curly hair, curl, wave, and her natural hairline. I think curly hair is a little bit unique because it doesn't really cooperate like the straight hair do. So you have to sometimes work different direction with the hair instead of going from right to left. You may have to go from left to right because of the curls, how they lay and how they behave. As you all can see, my hand is following the corner. It's not doing the resting, it's more straight up here. I may use my fingers in a different way, but it is very important that you work palm to palm, stand in front of your work. And I also do go point cutting as I'm traveling, not a straight cutting, because the hair is curly, so point cutting, it does work with the curl pattern. Otherwise, if you do it straight, it just creates building blocks, but also creates bulk. So that's one of the reasons I like to point cut each time I'm lifting the hair away from the scalp. Same here, guys. Point cutting and dusting the fine hair as it travels away from the hairline, because when it's so short and curly, it doesn't really lay straight and hug the neck. So therefore, you have to scissor over comb and feather it down so that the hair really has nice blend or complements the nape area nicely, because there's no way you can make lines strong lines, because it doesn't really work, especially short hair. You have to really make sure the short hair cut point into it, just so that it lays and hugs the neck better. Otherwise, it just doesn't look right. I like to see my work, even though it's short hair, which is really most important. I like to dust it as I go. Otherwise, just you gotta work clean. So I like to go back into my longer shear, because point of the scissor cuts it, but I'm able to do the haircut with a relaxed body posture, and also relaxed. The palm of my hand is not squeezed into the short shear. And short shear sometimes, it's like driving a sports car really close to the ground, or like a little bit of a SUV above the ground. So this longer shear helps me do better. I'm able to control it better in some ways, but not really controlling, really just being able to take my body distance from the hair and see the work and how the hair really behaving. And I like to slice it down and just make sure the hair has a nice natural flow here instead of blocking the hairline. She wants it really short and nice, neat, wash and go. And of course, the nape area is always very important. It captures the eyes if you walk away from a person looking at you, and because they look at you and then when they turn, look behind you, or the people walk behind you. So this is an all exposed, very important, the haircut, because your work goes everywhere. Because I'm sure so many people ask this young lady, I love your haircut, I wish I could wear that, or I wish I could pull that haircut. I wish, but I guess she told me the same thing. She's been thinking about it for years, and just she was saying, you know what, Mario, I'm ready mentally, I'm ready. She said, that's what I wanted to do. And was I the only person who got your hair shorter?
I'm sorry?
Have you had short haircut before?
When I was younger, yes.
Younger, but not in your adulthood.
No.
That's cool. Thank you for being an amazing customer. So right now, guys, I'm coming closer to the root, so the comb is smaller, tight. So I switched to a bigger comb, because now I can work with a bigger teeth. It doesn't stuck in the hair. It just walks, exits out, in and out, slides through. Nice movement, no problems. So I'm really detailing the haircut to the T because still it's too long on top maybe. She likes it short and sassy. Are you using the paste?
Yes, especially as it gets longer.
Excellent. Even though you know you have a short hair, you gotta use a really good hydrating, moisturizing shampoo and a conditioner because hair needs the moisture, hydration, and conditioning because otherwise it start looking dull and not cooperating, frizzy. It's because you know we have short hair doesn't mean we're going to eliminate shampooing or conditioning or doing some treatments because also you're going to maintain a healthy scalp. Healthy scalp starts with a good diet and a lot of hydration. Not so much of hydrating yourself with coffee, but hydrating yourself with water. I prefer alkaline water, pH 9.5. It's one of the best waters to help lubricate your organs and hydrate your thirst. And I don't know, I always throw in some unique words in there. But the hair needs to be TLC'd. Because believe me, this is not an easy haircut. It looks easy, but it's not. You really got to know what you're doing. It takes 10 years to be a master. How about 35 years? So I've been doing this 35 years, guys. Mustafa Paka, York Design. All right, Mr. Mustafa. Thank you, brother. I was in Manhattan at the International Beauty Show, March 4th and 5th, and I did a few haircuts. I did a few ladies' hair show, but in Times Square, I couldn't get someone to go with me at 10 p.m., so I just went there with my son, and I did his haircut, and then a couple of guys tried to bribe me to give them a haircut. I have done many unique haircuts in Times Square through my years of visiting Manhattan. But of course, a lot of haircuts at the hair shows, but I never took it to the street. So I decided one day, you know, I'm gonna do it in the street. And my model, she moved back to LA. My regular girl, she used to come and I used to do her hair. Another one, she traveled to another world. But so I couldn't find a female model last night, Sunday night. I figured, you know what? Hair is hair, and that's what I want to do, and I did it. So don't be discouraged, you know. Sometimes you need to just do whatever it is, the opportunity, you create that opportunity. If you don't do it, no one is going to do it for you. You can't say next time. If you're there, just do it. There might not be a next time. So whatever it's in your heart, and you just make it happen, guys. Just like we're making happen a beautiful haircut. This has been in her heart, and she made the decision. Brave lady with amazing soul and incredible spirit. Here you have it. We're doing it. I need more of you guys. Mario's Hair Designers, Johns Creek, Georgia. Come see us. We'll make it happen for you. Cut, color, straighten, curl, extension, whatever it takes. Whatever is in your heart, we can do it. You can just bring it on. I got you. What do you think so far? Check it out for me.
Ah, it looks great. It's really good.
Do you plan on putting a longer loop earrings, like a wider, more of a bigger diameter?
Eventually, at the moment, I'm focused on a lot of other things in life.
I got you. So you're kind of putting yourself off?
My haircut is my big self-focused thing at the moment.
I got you. I like that. Haircut is the biggest self-focus.
Self-focused.
Okay, good. I can always learn extra word. I'm thinking about getting me a wig. Had some wigs at the hair show. I put it on, a couple of them, and the lady was like, "Man, you look amazing. Let me take a picture of you." Maybe she was trying to do a sales pitch. Person selling the wig.
She was trying to sell you a wig.
Oh yeah. You know how it is. If you go to the hat store, they're gonna try to sell you a hat. Wig store, wig. Everything else, yeah. So the leave-in conditioner I sprayed, it really brought some body to your hair. Even though it says hydration, moisture, but it did give volume to your hair. It's amazing. So how do you describe this hair? Is it Pixie, in your opinion?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's so good.
So many years ago, there was shorter haircut. You know, when we were practicing in school, they used to call Italian, Dutch boy, or all kinds of names, and a lot of. I guess what's her name? Jamie
Lee Curtis.
Yeah. She's been wearing her hair short, and many other people too. It's just it was really amazing haircut. That's really goes well with her hair texture. That's what is most important for me, to really do the haircut that's good for the texture. So point cutting, guys, works with this curly hair is the best. Straight cutting, it's even straight hair texture, I still do point cutting because that helps hair lay better and form with the skull much better. It doesn't matter if it's a short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter what's the length of it. The idea is same, to take my time and really dust it and make it right. So this is the end of my haircut, and I'm going to rinse her hair and come back and